Hello to all the investors of our esteemed partner Geojit. My name is Chintan and I am from ICICI Prudential AMC. Well, the markets in the last 1 month, not just in India as well as in the globe, have been something of a dicey. If we see what has happened, it's basically the developed markets where interest rates are going up that is causing the markets to fall over there. However, in India, things are very different. India in the last 5 years has seen actually a strengthening of the balance sheet. The government has done a good job of actually taking advantage of the crude price fall and ensuring that we can grow at 7% plus for the next 5 years. If we see the corporate earnings, which have been very slow over the last 5 years, are likely to improve over the next 3 years. From a valuation perspective, on a market cap to GDP, we are at 76% right now, nowhere close to the 160% we were in 2007. So a lot of us who are worrying about markets being overheated, overvalued, and what will happen in the next 3 years, I'd only like to say that invest systematically. Don't think too much about what's happening outside and don't think too much about what's news that you're hearing, because ultimately investing is about asset allocation. And I'm sure all your relationship managers at Geojit are ensuring that your asset allocation is right. What is the best way of essentially investing the way we see it in the long run? It is through systematic investment plans. The more we do SIPs, the better it is from a wealth creation perspective. And the most important part of SIP is that it avoids the greed and fear. You do not fear when the markets are falling because you are anyways investing in a systematic manner. We have done a lot of work with Geojit on this front, and we recommend that all of you should have a good systematic investment book, not only in your name, but also in your children's name, because this is a good long-term saving from a perspective of investors and from a perspective of your children as well. It's a good habit to inculcate, and we've seen that the longer you allow the SIPs to grow, the power of compounding essentially helps you significantly. What are the products that you can do SIP in? It really doesn't matter, honestly. You can invest in any of the products, but the products which we would recommend from a SIP perspective are a good mix of large cap, which is our ICICI Prudential Blue Chip Fund. You can invest also systematically in the mid cap and small cap segment, wherein the volatility can be high, but in the long run, the return potential is also higher. So from your perspective, know your asset allocation right. Don't worry too much about investing and the market falls, because it is when the markets fall, it is probably a better time to invest rather than the markets when the markets are higher. So keep it simple, do SIPs. The way we see it is that SIP in terms of long-term wealth creation is the best partner or is our best option. And sometimes it is said that SIP can basically act as a retirement corpus creation as well. So all the best. Do not worry too much about the market volatility. Equity markets by definition are going to be volatile, and lot of news around local and global events will come. But in the long run, we've seen that equity markets generate a return which is probably in line with the GDP growth over long periods of time. So keep it simple and invest in SIPs. Thank you for investing with us, and thank you to Geojit for being a great partner as far as ICICI Prudential AMC is concerned. Thank you.